Hello. I don't get every meaning of everything what's going on, but I think the old guy, it's both of them. They're the owners of the company, and I'm confused. One pretend he was gonna die, and and I don't know if it's my family. If I meet him somewhere, if I type something, or if I write IKEA in the company, or if I do something, or if it's all talking about religion. Well, the truth is, uh, when, well, my grandma and I went to a park and we, I was, well, even before that, I moved to a house who has no security because it has a landing thing, a very big park inside for houses. And the house is nice, but I thought it's not my house anyway because I own a house. I think it's paid, or I don't know if it's paid. I worked very hard for paying it, but I had to pay lots of money for taxes, and I finally find through thinking and through everything that the true reason for having issues with money is that people go to the cash machines, not tobacco machines or alcohol or anything. They put it in a machine that makes weird noises, really appealing, going like pee and pom 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 and drrr. And basically they should be legal because casinos are illegal in many places. I think um, taking money from raw people is not legal because they take their money and afterwards they thief money from people and they keep thieving. This is why you lose your money and you never lose your umbrella. But they thieve the clock of the King of Spain. I wonder why. But I don't know. It's weird. It's not very strenuous anyway or anything, but I stopped using my phone. I cure from many sickness. One is eye seeing. I see without glasses better, and I see everything focused. I'm losing my prescription, and my head is better, and my sickness is better. And uh, if you put ibuprofenol in gel, you will gain hair that with products for hair loss doesn't work. And ibuprofenol is for sickness of inflammation and burn from a product that is called acid, I think. But anyway, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't know how it's produced, any short or how it's produced. But I'm having a snake on my bed. I'm getting weird, and I'm having lots of people walking inside my house and having sex with me without permission. And I don't know if I should move a blocks away and move to my own home and be myself or keep living here. I hear that my boyfriend's moved to the nice place, but I don't. I'm okay with it. I don't know if I have to marry with him, but if I do marry him because I love him, I will be half to his will until he's married with me. When he's not married with me, I won't have to take care of his house because he's not responsible for me. This is what I want to sign, and I want to but strictly say that, and I can do that. And I don't want to give my will to the family that no one give me any house or anything because they didn't give me a watch or anything. something responsible. The only woman who gives me something is my grandma, and she left me this perfume and a perfume I bought him from Noah. By the way, this perfume is bought by a friend of mine. I don't know if he's this guy or the previous guy, or he's just a police officer, or what's the thing going on. I did complain to police. Well, it's the Supreme Court. Well, it's not the Supreme Court, it's the court here. And I complained to work assessments, and I received a weird letter. I don't know if it has to do anything to do with it, if it's real, if it's not. But it says I have to go there on Monday at 1:45 or something like that. So I won't be attending the course for the unemployment that I'm taking, that supposedly I'm not supposed to take, because I have work. Well, I don't have a work, but I know many things and I'm learning lots of things. And I'm taking a very interesting course on ecology, and very interesting course. And I didn't pass the previous part because everyone was talking about something that is happening on the course, and the diapositives and everything was that, and the frames, I think they're called, or the Steve or something like that, the steels or something like that. I have worked for Amazon very long time. I didn't receive many money, but I have received a decent amount of money, long enough to be myself. I could be living in my house, which I bought, and it's not very big, it's not amazing, it's not anything, but it's big enough for me, and it's big enough for myself. And I know Henrik Breth, or whatever is the name, that I meet you in Holland in a very big house with a woman living there, and I applied for IKEA many times, and I applied to Zara many times, but no one hired me. And at the time they didn't have Amazon, so I didn't copyright my stuff. But every plan I saw on IKEA, on the hiring process, I asked Amazon to make a book, so they published. Well, you didn't ask anything, you simply published. And you put a copyright. At the beginning I didn't have the copyright, but afterwards they changed the policy and I have a copyright. And I will say that I have worked designing stuff, and I know how to design stuff, and you simply have to talk with a paper and words, and not a Chardonnay specifically, because they asked me always to drink Chardonnay. So I went there, I talked my stuff with alcohol, which I don't like because I like vodka, but I didn't have the money for buying vodka. Oh, I was too afraid to ask for vodka, because vodka you put like this amount of vodka in a bottle like this, and the rest of water, that bottle like that. So it's maybe 6 degrees or something like that, and you never get drunk. And well, there's a beer with 6 degrees of vodka, but you don't need alcohol for designing. I have work at 3 o'clock in the morning because a dream thinking on phone to wake me, and I decided thinking that I was getting a win lots of money that I didn't get. But never is too late, and whatever. Bye.